That's little. That is little.
Hello everyone and welcome to FRS, where I'm joined by ILRT Cliffy, ILRT Lickle, ILRT Abby Odin, ILRT
Streaming.
Leon, Josh, and VSR Maxi Luca GT5. If everyone would like to say hello.
Bye.
Hi.
I, I don't know who's got their voice, I don't know who's got their voice on allow or who doesn't, but...
I have my voice on all.
Oh my god.
Wow, I'm sitting next to him.
I don't... Right, well, we're gonna say goodbye. I might pop in for a mid-race interview if any of you have anything dramatic, but au revoir for now, pricks. Yeah, that's Cliffy. I've done that with Abby Odin. I done it with Abby and Josh when they crashed at Cops at Britain. Right, right, yeah, bye, 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 bye. Cliffy, you're a twat. Oh shit, I shouldn't. Oh fuck. Mm. Anyway, now it's me on my own. Gone with Cliffy. I am eating, so if you do hear any moisturising noises, that is what you're going to be hearing. But they were so naggy for me to start the stream that I'm going to have to stream while eating, which I do apologise for. I think Little's just starting to laugh on the supers. Is he on a lap? Not sure. Yeah, I think he is. No, go away. That was a good chicane, bit on the gravel, that's not going to help. Anyway, I'll leave it at this lap while I eat, because I don't really think you want to listen to me eating. So I'm back. I've just finished gobbling on my beans on toast. Lickle, I think he proved 20 P8 on that lap. Is Onyx me on the lap? I think Onyx is on the lap. Can't pulse it. Can he improve? Nope, he's going to fill off into the pits. It looks like it's at 1. Is that Rafa retiring? I think I wasn't looking. Oh, Cliffy's retired, so he's not really going to be going anywhere. Lickle on an in lap. Technique on a fast lap. Can this get him up there? No, he's going to peel off into the pits. Norman's on an outlap. Denine's on an outlap. Maxi Luke is on an outlap. But the skies are gathering, the clouds are gathering above Monza, so maybe some rain on the horizon. I think Maxi Luke is debuting this league, so they'll be looking for a good performance. We also have some returning faces. Oh my. Very aggressive with the wheel. We also have some returning faces like Cliffy. And probably somebody else. I don't think Abiola was here last week. But Max is going to come around Parabolica to start, I will assume, will be his final flying lap. So long run down into turn 1. Hopefully all these cars coming out of the pits can stay out of his way. All one does seem to appear to have pulled onto the track. It's Onyx. Is he going to get out of the way? Hopefully he does. This could give Max a nice slipstream, but he's weaving very aggressively, so I don't reckon it will. Oh, and that is stupid from Onyx. That will be a penalty. I might chop in with Max after qualifying and ask him about that incident. I do have some people in my party who I can unmute and talk to if anything does involve them and happens. But I'm sure Onyx will be under investigation. And that's Max Lucas qualifying over. There's Medium Pilot, the guy chasing Pole is going to start his lap now. Is anybody on a lap? Most people are. I think Abiola just started a lap. First sector, what's it going to be? 25.9, not bad. Getting over those curves nice and not onto the gravel. Good from Abiola. Right, Degner 1. Degner 2, not bad either. Or is that a Lesmar? It's either Lesmar or Degner. But I get confused. Lawmans is retired. Onyx 5 plays good company now for a collision with Lawmans. So, I mean, Onyx really isn't having the best of races. No, best of qualifying. So that actually means Medium Pilot currently will be starting P1. But can't Abiola have something to say about that? As he rounds the final corner at 18.8 to beat. Not quite, 19.2. As Leon is off. There's Medium Pilot. Can he improve on his time? By tiny amount. Got what can Little do? I think Wayne's just gone P3. Not too good there from Little, P10. Ooh. I think I might go and have a word with Maxi Luca about that incident. Max, do you have your voice not allowed to be shared? Yeah, I was going to talk to you about it. Do you have your voice on allow? Okay. Alright. So, I mean, I saw it. Did you think he was going to get out of your way, or?
Yeah, I thought you were going to get on my way. I was like, what are you doing?
No. He got a 5 place good penalty for another incident.
Is that because he hit me going into the pit?
No, he hit Lawmans. Lawmans hit you coming into the pits, and then Onyx hit Lawmans. Will you be reporting that? Because that'll probably definitely be a quali ban.
Yeah, I will be reporting that.
Right, so that's probably a quali ban for Onyx next race. Thanks for the update. I'll talk to you in the race if anything exciting happens. But good luck. Quick insight there with Maxi Luca. See what he had to say about it. But probably quite disgraceful there from Onyx. But he will be starting P6. Medium Pilot P1. so we'll wait for everyone to choose their tyres and ready up. Be interesting to see what strategies people do, because obviously the top 10, I think, are all starting on the super softs. Will they go softs or mediums? I'm not sure. Let's have a look what tyres everyone's on. Where are the tyres there? So Deneen actually, he qualified outside the top 10 because, and he'll be starting 10th because of Lawman's penalties. So he'll be on a fresh set of softs and Lawman's will be on an old set of supers. So everyone inside the top 9 will be starting on the old set of super softs, Deneen on a fresh set of softs, File and Fletcher on a fresh set of super softs, Lawman's on a old set of super softs, and Cliffy, Max and Josh all on the new soft tyres. It'll be interesting to see what they can do this race. And it will be also interesting to see what starts everybody gets. Can they get a good start and jump their way up the grid? Because a very long run down into Turn 1. I think it might be the longest of the season. Not 100% sure. Be interesting to see what the likes of Maxi, Luca, Cliffy and Littlebots can do from a bit further down than you would expect them two to be, or them three to be. Obviously these two on softs. People also like Abby Oden and Sterling West, who I know have got very good pace. And also you've got obviously the top 3 are very fast. Stern Technique. Onyx was up there in qualifying, but obviously that penalty's dropped. Ooh, what is he doing? He's almost caused a huge incident. As we see a Renault off in the background, that's Josh. I think as the leaders, they're going to be pulling it into their grid slots. Nobody's been disqualified from the formation, so that's always a positive thing. So the 98 McLaren of Medium Pilot will line up on pole with the championship leader, dominating the championship, as his rival, or his closest rival, Lickleblocks, or ILRT Lickle, starting 9th, so it's perfect for Medium Pilot. Where are the back few? Max and Josh just coming to the line now, or to their grid slots. So this race is going to be going very shortly. So, Medium Pilot, how good a start is he going to get? As the lights come on here in Monza, the driver's ready, and it is lights out, and we've got a brilliant start there from Medium Pilot. A horrible start there from Wayne, or is that? It's Wayne, yeah. Wayne's had a horrible start. Looks all pretty clean into turn 1. Everything looks alright. Leon's off into P2, but he's got Technique round his outside. He's going to hold it. Is he? Maybe, not sure. As Maxi Luca, who's rounds off the grid. ILRT Leon and Technique having battle Raff and Lickle side by side as well. Coming now into the first of 2 chicanes, or into the second of the chicanes. Contact! Onyx is almost spun. A lot of overtakes have happened there. But Medium Pilot manages to hold to the lead with Technique Gaming having having a good start after P2. Leon keeps his P3. Onyx in P4, he's having a right start. Wayne with a horrendous start from P2 to P5. Abby, I think he did start in 6th, so he's kept his position. Lickle's made 1 place. Sterling West had a not too good start. And I think the back 3 still was like, where's a Haslop top? I think that was Sterling West. As they all come out of Ascari now, is everyone going to survive? They all are. All very close. Nobody separated by a second except for the front 2. Sterling West and Lickle now. Sterling West looking up the inside of Parabolica. Lickle's going to run wide. That's going to lose him 2 or 3 positions. But now there's a massive slipstream start. Probably not the place you want to be at the front of a pack, which is where Sterling West is. Is CPI Fletcher going to have a look up the inside into turn 1? He is. Gets the car stopped, which is always good. And he's going to have quite a bad exit, and that's going to allow Lickle to have a go at him. I've got on board with Cliff, he's going to get a good view of this. think he's actually got Deneen right behind him. Can Deneen go for a move? Is Little going for a move? He is. On Fletcher, he's going to go for the switchback. Oh, he's getting squeezed out of road by Fletcher. And, oh, decent there a bit. Oh, who's crashed? Yellow flag there for a second, so I thought somebody might have crashed. But I think we are all good. As no, actually, Maxi Luca. Maxi Luca has had a huge accident there. He was all on his own at the back, so I'm not quite sure what's happened to him. This race going from bad to worse for Max. But everyone else seems to be doing alright. Some more yellow flags, Max in the wall again. Leon makes a bit of a mistake out of parabolic. He's going to give Onyx an incredible run. Should be an easy overtake there for Onyx. Coming into turn 1. Leon trying to squeeze him, but he just can't do enough, and that's going to be Onyx off the inside. Leon going to try hold it, now he's going to have the inside line. They're going to be side by side still. On board with this is Wayne, he's going to get a brilliant view of this. Side by side into the second chicane. As Leon looks like he's going to back out, but he does try and hold it. He's going to get squeezed onto the grab. That's going to allow Wayne to come through. As Max is in the pits. Wayne still having a look at Leon. He's going to back out of it though. Files round. I'm not quite sure what's happened to him. He decided to retire, so not a good attitude there from File. Leon on the back of Wayne. So Wayne must have got that overtake done. Sorry I missed that. Abiodun lingering in the background as well. Seaside Fletcher I think's crashed. He's had an off. He's just left the session. Horrible attitude from these drivers. File's gone as well. There's now Abiodun going to get some double slipstream from these two. Can he try and make it free wide into turn 1? He'll have a look, but he decides to back out, which is smart, but his teammate Rafa brakes late. Humongous dive bomb. Leon right behind Wayne. Oh, Wayne right behind Leon, sorry. They're going to go side by side into this second chicane. They're neck and neck. Force India of Leon's just going to manage to pull out in front. Horrible camera angle. Look how close they all are. This pack of 5. As Cliffy's got past Lawmans. So Cliffy having a good start, made up about 4 or 5 positions already. But the main battle at the minute is between these 5 drivers. The 2 Red Bulls, Force India, the Renault, and the Haas. Side by side into Ascari. Wayne gets the move done. Abiodun's punted Leon. That's damage for Abiodun, but Leon's all right, I believe. So that's not very good. Look how close they all are. They're going to be 3 wide into Parabolica, I think. They are, wow. Incredibly close racing. Who's going to come out on top? It's going to be Rafa, although Sterling West is looking to go on the outside of both the Red Bull drivers. That's not going to work for him. Now, is Abiodun going to peel off into the pits? No. Oof. Horrible risk of decent there. Are they going to be 3 wide again heading into turn 1? We'll have to onboard with Leon because I think he's going to go for a move on Wayne. And you can see they are 3 wide in the background. Wayne locks off a bit. Leon keeping it kind of alright as Sterling West has actually had to cut the corner. That's going to give Lickle the opportunity to come past. As Leon now on the back of Wayne, going to look to the inside line. We've seen quite a lot of overtaking into the second which you don't normally see. Another horrible camera angle, but Leon has got the job done. There's some gravel being kicked up by somebody there, I'm not quite sure who. So Sterling West will be looking to make those positions back that he lost for having to cut turn 1. 3 wide is always going to end up in somebody having to take a venture across the grass. As Lickle is pushing Abiodun through Ascari. As I think Rafa ran maybe a bit wide. So actually Wayne's going to come back on Leon, I think. that Haas all over the Sauber's rear end. Rafa's run a bit wide, but no threat from behind. Look how close these three are. All of them gonna have DRS. 3 wide maybe. Absolute scenes here in Monza. Wayne's gone for the move on Leon. The Red Bull's gone a bit deep. The Haas is going to go around the outside of the Sauber. Cliffy's going to get his nose stuck in there. Safety car. Safety car here in FRS Monza. And that's Lickle picking up a 5-second stop go for collision. Oh, horrendous news. I think I might go and ask Max what happened. What happened, Max?
Moral of the story, Josh took me out. Well, Josh we broke late, missed his breaking point, and yeah, I got out of his way, and then yeah, just shit really killed it.
Oh, okay, so how did you crash in the end?
Oh, I don't know. Cold tires.
Ah, yeah. Did you not give up, no?
No.
No, alright. Who else should we have a conversation with? We'll ask Cliffy something. Cliffy, good start from you. Safety car, does this help you or... Oh, has Edwards died under the safety car? What's happened there then? Everyone's pitting. So Cliffy, our race leader.
Oh yes.
What are your opinions on the race so far? Is it a good start for you?
Right, we go. Would you like to repeat that, man? I didn't quite hear that.
Obviously, starting soft, now our race leader. Does this safety car help you, or would you rather it didn't happen?
Well, seeing how everyone was during the race, I'm hoping I can get away and get a good gap to the guys behind. Obviously, it's going to help me because I'll be able to go a little bit later to go on supers at the end, and hopefully the guys on medium struggle and I can catch.
Oh, very interesting words there from the Pierce F1 title bottler. Who else have we got here? I don't know who's got their voices on a while. I think Josh has. Josh, did you take out Max? Oh my god.
No.
You didn't take out Max.
What I did was overtook him and then he spun 2 corners later.
Ah, okay, so you're saying these allegations from Max and Luca are false.
Then he spun again.
Ah, okay. Interestingly, Paris is just asked in the chat, whoever I've got unmuted, do you reckon mediums are going to go to the end, or do you reckon these medium ones are going to have to pit again?
For me, it'll be hard. I think other people will make it.
Alright, interesting. Some people have gone on soft, so Abby Odin on soft. Anyway, thank you for talking, So, some insight there from the drivers. Cliffy, our race leader, saying he's going to try to pull out that gap and come back at the end of the race. So we have some overtaking going on. C5 Fletcher pit the super. Oh, he's left on me. Yeah, so Little block. I don't know what happened to him. He's fun. I didn't quite catch it. I only got the end of it. But I think this safety car might be perfect time for me to have my trifle that I need to eat. Because I shouldn't need to be screaming too much. So interestingly, Cliffy is the only person who didn't pit under the safety car. Let's see what he can do. Lickle, Sterling West literally stopped, so I had to avoid him and spun on the gravel, so that could be one for the stewards to look at after the race. And Paris saying that Onyx is decimating his tyres. Ooh, he does get on the, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's on about now or the previous stint, but you'll have to see which of these drivers can make to the end and which will have to stop again. Is safety car's lights going to go out? Cliffy are going to be doing the restart for us yet, with the safety car's lights have gone out. So the safety car will be in this lap. Cliffy is a very experienced league racer, so hopefully he knows how to do a safety car restart and not have a situation like ILR or any other horrible safety car restarts. So 14 drivers, or 13 if we're not counting Fletcher, drivers left, and it's going to be Cliffy who gets us going for racing once again here in Monza. He's going to need to keep this lead to pull out a gap, and it's go. I think we're green again here in Italy. Cliffy gets a good start, but is the slipstream going to be powerful enough to bring Medium Pilot and Onyx and Nose into the race, as Onyx is going to have a look at Medium Pilot, and he's got the job done. So Onyx up into the net race lead. Quite a lot of overtaking there. It's almost like turn one. Cliffy got 4/10 lead, so hopefully he can try and pull out the gap that he needs. As there's some very aggressive battling going on behind. Everyone seems to be evenly spread out. Sterling West on this set of stops, he's going to have to get a move on. Avio's on Josh. What can Lickle do? Lickle gets past Josh as Lawmans is in the wall and out of this race. So I think Lawmans might have just spun on the curb, and that's his race done early. Technique gets past Medium Pilot into Ascari. Wayne and Leon are both off the track. Wayne's going to get a good run. Nearly 4 wide. Jesus. Sorry. Nearly 4 wide there into Ascari. There's going to be a lot of overtaking here into turn 1, I imagine. The 3 wide. Who could get the most out of this? So close to a lot of contact. Leon smartly backs out of that. Raff and Sterling West are fighting for the position. Sterling West and the soft tyres manages to move up. Now Leon's going to have a look at Raff up. Raff has been forced out wide. Leon is going to have a look. Can he make the move? I think so. 3 wide here. This isn't somewhere we're going to be going 3 wide. There's a lot going on. So close between all these guys. I think Leon's gone off a bit. Oh, Leon! Leon off in the gravel. Unfortunate for his race, but Abby Gosen looking to get past Wayne into Ascari. He decides to back out. Abby Gosen on the soft tyres. Lickle, wow. Incredible run. DRS is now enabled, so what can we see going down this straight? These guys won't have DRS down this straight, but from now on, if you're within a second, the DRS will be enabled. Raph having a look at Lickle, Abion having a look at Wayne. 2 by 2. And Abion's got the run on the softer tyre. I think Lickle might actually have the run on Wayne as well. He has. So through Curva Grande, I think he's going to get the move. Yep. It's a good move there from Lickle and Abioden. A lot of gravel kicked up there in the background. So Wayne is going to have DRS now. So this is where I assume more overtaking is going to happen, but looking at the timing splits, the cars are actually quite spread out. A lot more spread out than there was in the opening stint, as Wayne has made a mistake. That's going to allow Rafa to catch up a good amount. Because Rafa's weaving. Not sure why. Maybe to get some heat in those medium tyres, although I wouldn't imagine it would be too difficult. DRS now, Wayne on the back of Little. They're all weaving. Little gonna like change his line to interrupt that slipstream that Wayne was gonna get. But Wayne's closing 2/10 the gap. Not close enough though. Cliffy not pulling out the gap I think he needs. Josh and Deneen going at it. Josh fending off Deneen for the final point. Coming into Ascari, Josh is going to keep his nose in it, corner cutting. Going to have a run into Parabolica. Who's going to have the DRS? Josh backs off to make sure he is the one who has the DRS. The DRS detection point just coming into that corner. But Wayne having a go at Little, he's managed to get past. Yellow flags. It's Leon. Leon's spun. Meanwhile, Josh and Deneen going at it. Wayne's locked up. That's going to give Little a go. Oh, Little's been hit. Wayne's off on the grass. I'm not sure who got damaged there. I think Rafa might have some damage. I'm not sure about Little. Don't think there's any damage for the Saab driver. It's quite hard to see because they're going so fast. The Little's not going fast in the gravel. That's going to allow Rafa to have a go. And Rafa has got the move. But Little gets him back. There seems to be a very reoccurring theme in this race. Overtaking to turn 1, overtaking to Ascari, overtaking to turn 1. Oh my! I mean, if that's not on purpose, I don't know what is. That's very stupid. As Leon has left the lobby. Little, ooh, almost spinning. But I think Rafa's got the job done and he really does want to pull a gap. Josh and Deneen going at it again. Deneen's got the move, but Josh going for a switchback. And a successful one. But now Deneen going for the switchback. Who's going to have DRS? It's going to be Deneen with the DRS. Rafa trying to make a move from Little, but he's not managed to do it, I don't think. I can't remember, there's so much going on. As Josh has fallen behind Deneen a little bit, and then side by side in front. Rafa's going to be the one who has the DRS coming onto the main straight. And Rafa gets an easy move on Little. Josh gets past Deneen, but Deneen sends it back up the inside. Lickle looking to move back on Rafa. Deneen picks up a penalty with those yellow flags. It's Josh and Deneen! Josh and Deneen have crashed. I'm not quite sure what's happened. It's actually Medium High Club have Technique Gaming as well. Technique Racing, I don't know why I keep calling them Technique Gaming. As Cliffy, our race leaders in the pits. Technique, gonna come back up the inside into turn 1. Kind of half spin, kind of. But he's got the job done. Ruff and Lickle having a go at it. Still. Where's Cliff to come out? Cliffy not far behind these two. Has he actually picked up a penalty? So does Technique. But here comes Rafa. Gonna look to the inside of turn 4. That's probably a bit of a corner cut. Little's gonna hold on. Abby Odin looking for a move from Sterling West. Rafa on Lickle. Is he going to be able to get him back into Ascari? Not quite. Lickle. Ooh, Lickle's gone. Is Raph going to hit him? Raph has hit him. But Rafa gets a penalty. Disastrous. Has Cliffy hit? Oh, VSC. Abby Odin pits on the VSC. This could be a masterclass for Abby Odin. Rafa's coming in. Rafa doesn't fight, he's not got for speeding. Who's going to fight in front? It's going to be Cliffy that's out in front of Abby Odin. Oh, horrendous for Rafa. This really hasn't benefited him at all. I'll tell you it has helped quite a lot. That's Abby Odin. He has to make another pit stop anyway. Lickle's in as well for a set of super softs. Medium pilot on the back of Technique Racing. Pilot not going to be close enough to offer him into the final corner, but maybe into turn 1. No, not close. Let's both move to turn 1 either, although, wow, breaks a lot later than Technique. But Cliffy to get the fastest lap. I think a bit of that lap was under VSG as well, so if that is the case, and it's some incredible pace shown from Cliffy. As the gap to the cars in front is 13 seconds, and he's got 10 laps to close that down. Go on board with Cliffy, just see how fast he is going. .3 seconds already. So that's probably around about a second already this lap, so I reckon he might have the pace maybe. Because these two are actually catching Onyx. So Onyx could get involved in this battle. Well, they won't want to, but... And what lap is Cliffy going to set? Could this be 20? No, 21-2. Berlin West does have to fit in P4. But everybody else is going to go to the end. But there's a mistake there from Technique. A huge mistake. That might allow Medium Pilot to be inside. Because Ruff is going to beat Cliffy's fastest spot by 5/10. Technique goes defensive. Medium Pilot doesn't have the best straight line speed. As you can see, barely gaining. But I reckon he might be close enough for a move into turn 1. Only 3/10. Surely that gap's going to get gobbled up with DRS and Slipstream. Looks like there's the other side in sector 2. It's Lickle, he's backwards, he's driving backwards. But he may as well carry on to get the final point. Anyway, back aboard the Medium Pilot. Some more yellow flags, it's Lickle again. Be very patient, waiting for all of these guys to come around. He's probably going to try to flip it round now, before Cliffy comes. Is he going to manage it? Yep, he's managed to get back in the right direction. And doesn't hold up anybody, so good driving there from Lickle, even though he did spin. Be very respectful to other drivers who are having a better race than he is. And the other flags is that Lickle, yeah, he's in the wall and he's decided to retire. Okay. That gap is now down to 8 seconds. Alright, definitely not gone well for Lickle. Hunting down Medium Pilot in the championship, that's not really how you want to do it. So 11 cars left in this race. So far the closest battle is still Medium Pilot and Technique, but Medium Pilot just doesn't have the good straight line speed, although they both are catching on it. I got down to 1.4 seconds, 5 seconds between the top 2. I think what Flair said, or Paris sorry, might have been right. Closing down the rate they're closing down Onyx does signal the tyre. But Cliffy, I reckon, I don't know, it's actually Ruff and Deneen having a bit of a battle. Ruff on fresh supers. No real match compared to Deneen. A gap now almost under a second between the top 2, so DRS could play a part in the next lap. And Rafa and Joshua, Rafa's flying, wow. Is Josh going to come back at him? If he has any brain he won't, but it's Josh, he doesn't. So he probably is going to come back at him. No, he decides to be smart and stay behind. Cliffy, not that far behind anymore. You probably see them there at the end of the straight. You can just about. That gap going to be under 5 seconds when they come across the line. So 4 seconds, 4 laps to do it. Well, 5 laps actually, because they've still got to complete that 23. And actually Onyx has pulled out that gap. So either a good lap from Onyx or a scruffy lap from Technique. But still, Medium Pilot not able to get the move on Technique. I don't know whether he's just saving or... I mean, he does have a lot more ERS in Technique, so... Have a look. So, yeah, they're all saving ERS at the minute. Josh and Deneen getting close to each other on track again, so God knows how this could end. That gap staying around about 1.5 seconds between the top two. See Guy Fletcher's AI is hopefully going to move out of the way of everybody. Well, as Onyx picks up a 3-second penalty, that could be race critical. Cliffy now 2.7 seconds behind Sterling West. Sterling West is going to go to the end here. Yeah, Perry coming in with a very good point. Medium Pie doesn't have any penalties. I've seen Onyx, and I think I do remember seeing Technique have a penalty at some point. I also think Cliffy has a penalty as well. He got one coming up the pit lane. So yeah, that's a good point. So really, Medium Pilot doesn't need to overtake, it's just whether Technique can keep that gap down to Onyx to a point where Medium Pilot will win this race. So Deneen and Josh are going at it. Some probably a bit of dodgy defending there from Josh on Deneen. And I'll go up on board with the leaders. Just because Medium Pilot not really interested in overtaking. He kind of is just happy to, you know, stay in P3 and just see out this win. Yeah, that's another good point. And also, if it's probably a bit unlikely, but if Cliffy can catch, maybe. I don't reckon he will at this point. I reckon he's a bit too far behind, but he could have P4 on the cards from 14th. That'll definitely be a good race for him. Because Demina's got past Josh. There's actually Cliffy on the back of Sterling West. He's going to make the move now. He's going to stick behind. I assume that is to keep the DRS for the main straight. Sterling West gets quite a dodgy exit actually. Should be an easy move for Cliffy. He needs to turn his ERS down. 3% ERS. So West's going to look to dive it back up the inside. But Cliffy with superior traction should be able to keep this position. Can he? Sterling West's going to have a look. Late on the brakes. But not going to manage to hold on. And that's Cliffy up to P4. As we are on the last lap here. Sterling West picked up a time pen. That could cost him P4 actually. So, Onyx Mirror is going to cross the line first, but I think it will be Medium Pilot who's going to take the win. Onyx Mirror crosses the line. Technique going to take P2 and Medium Pilot is going to win the Italian Grand Prix. So Cliffy P4, Sterling West P5, Abby Odin going to come across the line for P6 is he? He should be alright to Rafa, unless he completely bins it, which he almost does, but luckily he's going to keep P6. Rafa is going to bring it home in P7 to a Red Bull 6-7. And he eventually crosses the line. And he decides to kill himself. So here comes Deneen and Josh. Deneen are going to come home for P8, I think. And Josh, is he going to cross the line? I don't even know if he crossed the line. So that, oh, I think he might have, I'm not sure. Did he? Or did he not? So anyway, that's your final order. 3 penalties. So the provisional, top 10 I think, because only 10 people finished. Or 9 actually. Are Medium Pilot, Onyx Mirror, Technique, Cliffy, Sterling West, Abby Odin, Rafa, Deneen, and Josh rounding out the top 9. And the people who did not finish were Leon, Fletcher, Lickle, Wayne, Lawmans, Max Luca, and File. So that is going to be, Monza here in FRS. So yeah, hopefully see you again next week for an exciting race. I'm not quite sure what track we have, but thank you all for watching and see you next week.